Put out some classic. Put out some sandwich.
So like...
Oh, no, two-time unified heavyweight champion, so far so good.
Oh, with boxing, yeah, 100%. But what I'm saying now is there's another level of fitness.
Yeah.
You guys wanted me to go bigger? How about twice as big?
If Anthony Joshua was to do what he done to Ngannou to Jake Paul, that's like life-changing injuries.
Anthony Joshua has shocked fans with a monstrous new physique that looks engineered for destruction. Leaner, sharper, and more explosive than ever, AJ's transformation has taken over the boxing world, sending shockwaves across social media and delivering a chilling message straight to Jake Paul. From his granite-cut shoulders to revitalized power stance, that echoes his early championship days. Joshua's new...
The only way we're gonna win a 12-round fight is if you push yourself in the gym. So, yeah, that's what I like about the world-class boxing gym.
Everyone says they want to be a world champ, but people are not willing to do what it takes to become a world champ. And even in this gym, it's like you're put through the test because, I mean, it's one thing to say you want to hang out with champs and hang out with other fighters, another thing to be able to endure the workout and endure the work, so it's a big thing. He's been pushing himself. He's asking me, what can I do more? How can I be better? How can I build my fitness more? And that's really a sign of a great individual and a great champion.
Joshua explained that his size isn't some overnight transformation. It's simply his genetics, and all he does is put in the work to bring it out. He noted that this natural power, once fully activated through training, becomes dangerous for anyone standing across from him. With Jake Paul next in line, Joshua made it clear he isn't building muscle for appearances. He's unlocking what's already inside him, and that could spell serious trouble for Jake once the punches start flying.
A lot of road work. So even though I'm big, this is just genetics.
Right, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I spend hours in the gym like lifting. You can't run 10 miles and only spar 4 rounds. You have to run 4 miles and spar 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what I'm trying to say is gym work's important with your coach. All this stuff is just the core stuff. This stuff is just the extra add-ons that you're gonna get. But you have to have good technique. You have to have a good understanding of boxing. Like, that's your muscle, your brain. That's what a coach is gonna train you mostly. Like, he wants to train this. And if you've got that at its strongest, yeah, I feel like you'll be good.
Yeah, and so far so good for him.
Paul has openly acknowledged the massive size gap between him and Anthony Joshua. But instead of shying away, he's using it as motivation. Paul said people have told him for years to fight someone his own size. So he chose to go even further by picking an opponent twice as big. He framed the matchup as the ultimate test, proof that he isn't scared of danger, criticism, or the spotlight that comes with facing a heavyweight giant like Joshua. Still, even with his confidence, the physical disparity adds a level of risk he cannot fully ignore.
Wanted me to go bigger? How about twice as big? Literally, he's twice as big as Gervonta. He's 6'6", 260 pounds with an 82-inch reach. I mean, just look at us next to each other. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world, an Olympic gold medalist. While he was winning Olympic gold, I was filming Vines in high school.
What'd you say?
AJ is a knockout artist with fights that have literally ended in seconds. He fought legends, Klitschko, Usyk, Ruiz, Ngannou.
Biggest shot.
Tale of the tape for Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul reveals a mismatch that could define the entire fight. Joshua stands 6'6" with an 82-inch reach and a natural heavyweight frame weighing over 140 pounds. Jake Paul at 6'1" with a 76-inch reach and around 100 pounds gives up major height, weight, and power. Joshua's reach allows him to control the distance, making it difficult for Paul to close the gap without absorbing damage. The weight difference means AJ's punches carry significantly more stopping power, while Paul must rely on speed and timing. If Joshua uses his size intelligently, the fight could become physically overwhelming for Jake.
Age difference, we've got 28 years old compared to 36 years old. So I guess the advantage there goes a little bit towards Jake Paul. 28-year-old is better than a 36-year-old. But that being said, we've got talking about experience and everything else, what comes with being 36 years old at Anthony Joshua's level. And then, like I mentioned, the heavyweights kind of seem to prime a little bit older. They'll come down to the height and the weight. This is the big one. 6'1" versus 6'6". 200 pounds versus 252 pounds. We got down a 252-pounder in Anthony Joshua. The reach advantage is a lot, which we would expect. Amateur fights, we can see that Jake's only had one, where AJ's had 43, but 43 of them are including at the highest level, Olympic level. And yes, he won the Olympic bloody gold medal, if I don't need to remind you. Then the pro record, Jake Paul has had 13 fights, lost 1. AJ has had 28 fights and he's lost 4 with 25 KOs. And the one person that Jake Paul lost to was Tommy Fury. Now, can we compare Tommy Fury with Anthony?
Matchroom Boxing CEO Frank Smith has taken a cautious, realistic approach to the idea of Anthony Joshua fighting Jake Paul. While he hasn't dismissed the matchup, Smith said on the Ariel Helwani show that Joshua's return is possible, just not against Paul right now. He emphasized the massive difference in pedigree, noting that Paul's rise is nothing like Joshua's elite-level journey. Smith confirmed that discussions for a Paul fight remain active for early 2026, showing Matchroom is open to the hype while staying grounded in boxing reality.
People who say Anthony is ruining his legacy just by taking this fight.
Fans don't respect what he's done in the sport already. He's an Olympic gold medalist, 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world.
I sort of sympathize with him because I feel like if he doesn't beat him quicker than he beat Francis, people are just going to write it off. I'll ask you bluntly, have there been any discussions about there's an agreement, there's a secret contract? Have any of those discussions happened regarding this fight?
It's an 8-round professional fight. AJ wouldn't have taken it if that was the stance it had to be, if it was an exhibition, if it was you've got to hold him up for 8 rounds. It wouldn't suit Anthony Joshua.
Tony Bellew has expressed serious doubts about the Joshua-Paul fight ever happening. He argues the matchup is a massive mismatch in every sense. Joshua's size, power, and experience are so overwhelming that Paul would be in real danger. Bellew views the fight primarily as a money grab and warns that Paul is risking his health for financial gain. While he doesn't believe the bout would hurt Joshua's legacy, Bellew insists that if it does take place, Joshua would dominate every second. To him, the whole event feels more like entertainment than a true sporting contest.
Because I remember when like Tyson fought Ngannou the first time, he was like, this isn't my cup of tea. And then obviously he ended up fighting Ngannou. And so I didn't know if this was a bridge too far for him.
No, I think for AJ, it was just, look, he's done everything in the sport. He's big, like I say, he's a 2-time unified champion. He's fought the best, the elite fighters in, Alexander Usyk twice. And for him, it's just, right, I want to do things that interest me, motivate me. And obviously, if you can go and do that for a load of money against someone, fair play. I think me and Jake Paul might be more competitive than Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua.
Oh, my dear.
I actually want to make, as the comeback fight for Jake Paul, Eddie Hearn, Jake Paul.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't you think that would be big? As the comeback fight.
Yeah, like meaning after he loses this one.
For Jake's comeback fight.
You think Eddie would be down?
For money.
Could you imagine?
I know. I'd happily negotiate with